I'm a busy mum with 2 boys at secondary school, and I'm married to my husband, Scott.
Tea or coffee? Having
Tea.
Louise is a cracking girl. I met her at university and, we've been soulmates ever since. So did you speak to your mum today? What she's been through, just really determined, almost stubborn. She just doesn't give up. If she's got something in her head, you won't talk her out of it.
I was diagnosed with melanoma in 2016, skin cancer from a suspicious mole on the back of my left hand. Then a regular checkup did show up a mole, a kind of funny growth thing on my scalp. That came back as a basal cell carcinoma, which is another form of skin cancer. That was then removed. I was introduced to Macmillan following my melanoma diagnosis. So once I'd had the operation, the skin graft, and been given the all clear for that, I met Claire. Claire is the calmest, warmest person you'll ever wish to meet. It doesn't matter how busy she may be, and I know she's incredibly busy, you just know she's always got the time to listen to any worries.
Louise had contacted me because she was very concerned about a lump in her neck, and that it had grown. And that's concerning. So my initial reaction was to make sure that she was seen and reviewed.
The scans threw up a tumour on my left lung, which was kind of an incidental finding off the back of an initial concern about somewhere else on the body. We were preparing for that to come back as melanoma, and it was a very scary time for myself and my family, but it didn't come back as melanoma, which was a huge relief. But the roller coaster continued because it came back as lung cancer.
In some weird way, we were relieved that they were 2 complete separate cases of cancer, which is pretty much very rare for someone in her age. Really challenging in trying to get your mind around these 2, the unluckiness of everything.
So then it was another operation on my lung. So 2 operations on my lung within 6 weeks. This time to remove my half my left lung and surrounding lymph nodes to hopefully clear the area of any other possible cancer.
Macmillan were amazing that they recognise that partners also need support and care. And what they did was incredible because they stopped me to say, "How are you?" And I don't think anyone ever asked me that for a long, long time.
I think it's really, really important to recognise what may be going underneath the surface rather than what you see on the surface. And I think it's about tapping into that and offering the opportunity to say how they're really feeling.
I do love the fact now, everything that my body's been through, when I can go out and run and I feel physically good, it's that validation that I'm doing all right, that physically I'm doing really, really well, and nothing has stopped that.
So when she said she was going to first do the London Marathon, it's kind of bonkers idea to have, go through what she's had on 1.5 lung and run a marathon. But I know Louise, she's so determined, she sets her mind to it, she will do it.
Running the London Marathon for me is bucket list stuff. Following what's happened, it's a huge thing. Probably can't quite comprehend it because it's so much more than running a marathon for me. To do it for Macmillan it makes it even better because I'm supporting a charity that's been there for me and my family and continues to be there for my family. So it adds that extra slice of special stuff to the day.
There's going to be a lot of pride, a lot of tears. It's going to be a big, big day.
It's been one heck of a roller coaster, but yeah, my children are going to be there, my husband, and it's just going to be the best day, and I'm determined to enjoy it. No pressure, just going to go out there and soak up every second.